Give yourself the gift of a sense of urgency. Do you find yourself struggling in certain areas of your life? Do you find yourself lacking motivation when it comes to certain big projects that you'd like to pursue? If you're like most people, you know what you should be doing to take your life to the next level. In fact, these things should not be a mystery to you. This is not rocket science. If you were to ask most people, they know what they need to be doing or working on so their life can dramatically improve. Still, for whatever reason, they're not doing what they're supposed to do. They have a clear idea. In fact, a lot of people even have a plan or a series of action that they need to take to achieve big victories with their lives. Still, the vast majority of people have not decided to go down that road. Most people would rather take care of the small things or the daily trivialities of life before they tackle serious issues. What's going on? Well, it's not because people are dumb. It's not lack of intelligence that pushes people to behave this way. It's also not laziness. The problem is every single day, there will always be opportunities to do other things. If you're not careful and you're not set on a particular plan of action, your whole day can be filled up with side issues, side projects and stuff that came up at the last minute. Now, this happens every day. Can you imagine it taking up weeks, months or even years? This is precisely why most people are unable to achieve the big victories or reach the big goals that they have set for themselves. Again, it has nothing to do with intrinsic capacity like intelligence or emotional awareness. Instead, they simply rob themselves of a sense of urgency. If you don't have a sense of urgency, everything is of equal value. You end up chasing your tail and achieving very little as far as your big goals are concerned. So, how do you give yourself the gift of a sense of urgency? You only need to do one thing: set a deadline. When you set a realistic deadline for doing certain things or achieving certain things, you light the fire under your feet. You tell yourself, by this date, I am going to take action. By this date, I'm going to make the necessary sacrifices and I'm going to line up everything so I take action in a certain sequence to produce a certain result. That's how you gain a sense of urgency, because at that point, you're focused. At that point, you have stopped playing around. Things no longer look equal in your eyes because now, you have a priority. You see how this works? To learn about the practical steps that you need to take to give yourself the amazing gift of a sense of urgency, click here. This simple trick can do wonders for your personal effectiveness and ability to achieve great things with your life. If you do it this way, please share your experience with us. If you like this video, give a thumbs up and share this video with your friends. Subscribe this channel for other getting things done tips and other self-improvement video updates.